totally got distracted. Anyway, so hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here and you don't already know, my name is Gabrielle. Welcome to my channel. So today we are going to do another video in the bridal makeup series, and we're going to be doing a very natural, glowy bridal makeup. This is going to be a makeup look that is perfect for the bride who doesn't normally wear a lot of makeup on an everyday basis, who doesn't like to wear a lot of makeup, who doesn't like to feel makeup on their face, or for somebody who just wants to go for a more natural look on their wedding day. So this is what I came up with. I hope you enjoy this video. Also, new for this video, we're going to do something a little bit different. It's going to be more of a talk through instead of a voiceover. I hope you like this format. If you do, please let me know and give the video a thumbs up. So yeah, we're going to get right into the video. If you want to know how I got this natural glowy bridal makeup look, please keep watching. So I'm going to start off with a primer, and I'm using the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. This is really just going to even out my skin, make sure it's hydrated and smooth. It's going to make sure that everything is nice and prepped for makeup. So now that the primer is on and my skin is feeling super soft and smooth and hydrated, I'm going to move on to evening out my skin tone and evening out my face. So I'm going to use something super light. So I'm going in with my Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream in the shade Chestnut. It's not going to have too much coverage. It's going to be super comfortable to wear. Hold on, let me shake this up before I use it because it can sometimes separate because it's mainly water. I really just want to make sure that the skin looks even, and I'm going to take some of that, just dot it onto my face, really small dots, focusing that product in the center of the face, and then we're going to blend it out to the perimeter later. Since this is so lightweight and water-based, I'm just going to blend it out with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. The places that I want a little bit extra coverage, I'm going to dab instead of swiping, because that's going to press the product into the skin instead of blending it out. And if there is any excess like products around, I'll just blend that out. So I'm going to dab, and any excess blend out. Same thing on this side, dab, and any excess blend out, just like that. You can definitely still see my skin peeking through and saying, hi, hello, how are you? But it looks fresh, and it looks even, and it looks smooth. Okay, that's done. On the day of your wedding, you want to make sure that you look bright and fresh and awake. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer. I'm going to go in with something that's a little closer to my skin tone, and today I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photofocus concealer. So I'm going to dot it right there. I'm going to make another dot right there, here, and then like a little swipe right there. That's all I'm doing for concealer. Do the same thing on the other eye. There, 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 and a little swipe. I'm going to go in with my finger because I want this to be nice and smooth, and the warmth of my hand is going to blend that out very nicely, so I'm just going to blend that out. And just to set that concealer and make sure there's no creasing under my eye, I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder this is in Deep. I like to use a sponge for this step because it makes it blend a little bit better into the skin and look less powdery. It just makes it look a little bit more skin-like. Right, so I'm going to take it, I'm going to start off with the outer corner and work my way in. And that's that. So I'm also going to take that same powder set the rest of my face. Instead of using a sponge, I'm going to use a powder brush. This one's from BH Cosmetics. It's really light because we want to keep that glow on the face. And we're just gonna really lightly dab that onto the cheeks, forehead, nowhere else. Moving on, I'm going to do my brows and be right back. There we go. Brows are on. Looking very nice, very natural, nothing too much, nothing too harsh, but just really nice that frames the eyes and the face very nicely. Alright, lovely. So we're going to move on to eyes. We're not going to do anything major on the eyes. We're going to keep it super natural, but we still want a little bit of sparkle on them, just a really, really tad so it catches the light. I'm going to start off with eyeshadow primer. I'm going to be using this one from Ruby Kisses. So I'm just going to dab a little bit of that onto my eyelids. And even though we're not using a lot of eyeshadow, we want to make sure that we have eye primer on so that the little bit that we do have on lasts all day. I'm just going to blend that out with my finger. Nice. So then I'm going to take that same powder brush that we used with some translucent powder, and I'm going to set that so that any eyeshadow that we put on top goes on smoothly and doesn't like skip or have any trouble going on at all. Okay, so we're going to do something super natural and defined. I'm going to be using this palette from Wet n Wild. This is their Color Icon Rosé in the Air palette. I'm going to start off with this bottom shade, beautiful medium tone brown. That's going to be great for the transition. And we're just going to add that to the crease, just very, very lightly. I'm going to take it on the outer corner right here. I'm going to do a little circle, and then I'm going to blend it into the crease right here. That's just going to add a little bit of definition to the eye. Very light, very soft. And next we're going to go in with this darker brown very lightly, very, very lightly. I'm just going to boop, tap my brush in one time and go in the very, very outer edge of the eye. Just going to take that right there just to add a little bit extra definition back there. I'm going to take a flat shader brush and this light champagne color right here, very, very lightly. Once again, we don't want to pick up too much on the brush because we're not going for a super glam look. We're doing something super soft, and we're just going to take that and very lightly dab that onto the lid. Tap, tap, tap onto the inner portion of the eye. You can see, dab it very lightly on the inner portion of the eye and blend it out. And that's it. And now we're going to do a little bit of eyeliner. We're going to keep it natural by using a brown liner. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to scoot in, make sure that you can see this. I'm going to do this super, super soft. So we're going to start off at this outer corner. We're going to make a small flick, really small. It's a baby flick, like that. Just a line from the outer corner of the eye to where the end of the crease is. And then we're going to drag that back in. And we're just going to keep that on the outer corner. Alright, one of my favorite things to do for a super natural look like this is tight line. And that's when you take some eyeliner and you put it right in this section right here under the lashes. There's just that small little portion of skin, because this is really going to make the lashes look full and voluminous and fluffy for your wedding day. So I'm just going to tight line right here. Now I'm going to go in with mascara. I'm not going to do any lashes for this look because I don't think that it needs it. I'm going to be using today the L'Oreal Voluminous. So just a tip in case you get any mascara on your eyelid or under your eye or wherever you might have gotten it, like I did right here, just wait for it to dry and then flick it off with your spoolie and it'll flake right off without damaging any of the makeup that you've already put on. We're going to finish up the face and I'm going to move on to bronzer. I don't use a traditional bronzer. I use this face powder from Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the shade Mocha. It's a little bit darker than my skin tone. And I'm just going to take a angled brush and lightly dab it into my skin. Super lightly. Last step in today's skin is going to be highlight. I just picked this new one up from Wet n Wild. It is their Halo. It is their Hello Halo liquid highlighter. It's going to be super natural on the skin. I'm going to apply this with my sponge. Alright, the face is done, and now we're going to move on to lips. And for lips, I want to keep this super simple, super natural, and super light, so I don't want to use a lipstick or anything like that. I'm going to just use a gloss. That's it. I am going to use a lip liner, though, just to ensure that, you know, the lip gloss stays where I need it to. And I'm going in with the NYX lip liner in the shade Brown. And I'm going to now go in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline. Alright, so that's it. That's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this super natural, glowy, bridal makeup look. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And also don't forget to hit the bell so you can get a notification every time I upload. I upload every Wednesday. And until next Wednesday, bye!